Hey everybody, Justin Barba, the mindful barbarian. Today I'm switching modes from trying to be mindful and I'm being a little bit more mindless. Yesterday I put up a video on evidence in this 2020 election. And a friend of mine said, oh hey, finally 2 weeks of videos and you actually post one showing how you really are. He knows me pretty well. And he sees me rant all the time. I do rant all the time. So I'll tell you what, today, what I'm ranting about is passive aggression. Passive aggression. I think one of the weakest fucking ways you can be is passive aggressive. I'm almost never passive aggressive. I say it all the time. I regard myself as straight up aggressive. Sometimes I get ranting and I get a little bit carried away. I'm going to interrupt myself just to give you a few facts that I figured out in editing that I think will actually make the rest of this rant make a little more sense and correct a few of the errors that I think I made. First, let's go to Wikipedia, okay? Take a look at what they say about passive aggression. So, examples of passive aggressive behavior might include avoiding direct or clear communication, crux of the issue, evading problems, fear of intimacy or competition, making excuses, blaming others, obstructionism, playing the victim. I'm going to have all kinds of videos about playing the victim, feigning compliance with requests, sarcasm, backhanded compliments, and hiding anger. Everybody does that stuff sometimes, right? Everybody does. I do too. But I think we should attempt to not do that, minimize that. Do it as few times as possible. When you should take a look at why you do it. When you're passive aggressive, why do you do it? I don't think there's really such a thing as passive aggressive people in general, but there's passive aggressive behavior, okay? When you do passive aggressive behavior, when you engage in that, why do you? What's got you worked up? Why won't you be clear and direct with the person? Now, in this rant, I'm talking about aggression. I think the goal should be to be direct and clear with your communication, and at times to stand up for yourself against people who are passive aggressive to you. Be assertive. Keywords: direct, assertive. Do that. If you need to get aggressive and get angry, do that. Do it, but it might not be the right way to go. Anyway, let's get back to this rant. And I really try hard to not just be aggressive, my natural inclination. If somebody pisses me off, I fucking give them a verbal smashdown right now. So, I had somebody that I knew, who I suspect doesn't like the angle of a bunch of my social media posts lately regarding Donald Trump. And say some passive aggressive bullshit, passive aggressive garbage that was also weak. It wasn't even good. So I looked at that, and the first take I have is, what the fuck is wrong with you? You're a wimp. A goddamn wimp. If you have some issue with someone, it doesn't make sense to me why you would hold on to it and try to say some just stupid fucking passively aggressive comment. It doesn't get you anywhere. It might make you feel good. All it does to me, when I see someone being passive aggressive, I just think, oh my God, you're a wimp. You're somebody that the predators are going to rip apart. So, I will say, I controlled myself and I didn't react in a nasty way, because I often do. It's not a good idea. But passive aggressive, are you passive aggressive? Everybody is sometimes. Even I am sometimes. Sometimes I would say I'm subtle, and I might give somebody kind of a rebuke without outright being, passive aggressive, because I'm not passive. I'm not always aggressive, but I don't know, still aggressive. And I think it's chicken shit wimps who act passive aggressive most of the time. And I think when they do it, they really feel like they got you, like they did something, you might get me worked up a little bit, or I might be mad, which I'll say as an aside, my one aside of video, as an aside, I can get mad, I can get fired up, I don't have any effects. It just goes away, especially if I bitch about it. If I rant a little bit, I just let it go and I don't care. And in the case of this specific, trigger of passive aggression that caused me to get fired up, I decided, I'll throw it in a video. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about this topic. What makes people do that? Why are you passive aggressive when you are? Usually it comes because you can't effectively communicate what you really think. And you're a chicken shit because you won't say what you really think. Why? Either don't say anything or say something, lay into them. If I say something you don't like, tell me. In fact, jump in the fucking comments on this video. Tell me you don't like it. That's fine with me. I don't give a fuck if anybody likes what I'm doing or doesn't do. Not really. Not really, I don't. Sometimes I do, but in general, I don't. And if I don't like something and I have a problem with you, you're probably gonna know it. In my mind, that's the best way to be. What I'm trying to do all the time is temper that, turn it into not just being angry or whatever. If someone pisses me off, I try not to just attack them. I'll just not say anything. Sometimes I'll tell somebody I had an issue with what they said if it's something serious, But now let's take a look at passive aggression as a way of life. So many people are absolutely afraid to confront anybody about something legitimate. Now, if somebody is legitimately doing something to you, you have a problem with them, and you're being passive aggressive about it, man, it's the easy way out. Easy way for you, and it doesn't solve shit. Doesn't solve anything. Sit around being passive aggressive, and where does it get you? It gets you nowhere. It gets you you don't feel satisfied because you didn't resolve anything. You might feel like you maybe got them because you kind of threw something in, like because you got a zinger at them, or you feel like on an inside kind of thing, oh, I got them. That's not that great. That's not what you should try to strive toward, Purpose of this channel, be mindful, be self-aware, think about what you're doing, why you're doing it, okay? Now, if I wasn't doing this for a video, I would have gotten fired up, bitched about it for a few minutes or not, and then just let it go. And I'm gonna do that. When I'm done with this video, I'll just let it go. I'm gonna have to sit here in the editing and watch a damn thing. Get tired of listening to myself talk or watching myself talk, but anyway, passive aggressive behavior doesn't win you a goddamn thing. So in an attempt to be self-aware, analyze yourself. Why are you passive aggressive? What's your goal? Let me know. Do you think there's a reason for being passive aggressive? Like, is there a good reason to be that way? I don't know. I can't think of any. Do you want to be seen as a wimp? I don't. I don't want to be seen as a wimp. I don't care if someone perceives me that way. You know what? I'm not a wimp. I'm not a goddamn wimp. I'm not. So, like in this case of this internet thing, no, I'm not going to get into some bullshit over that. I don't care about that. Not really, I don't. Think about fictional characters. Think about characters in movies and books that are passive aggressive. Do you idolize them? Do you have any of those that you admire, that you think are really great? I don't. At least I can't think of any. Maybe I have some, maybe I don't know. I can't think of any. Can you think of any? Jump in the comments. Give me some examples if you can think of any. Are there good examples of passive-aggressive behavior? I don't know. I'm guessing no, still, but maybe there are. I don't know. You tell me, can it be an admirable quality? I don't think so, but let me know. Anyway, thanks for watching this stuff. Glad to see you here. If you made it this far, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe and hit the bell so you get notifications. The next time I start to rant about something and hopefully figure out how to turn it around into opportunity to examine ourselves a little bit better and do a little bit better, hopefully it helps you out. Definitely making these videos helps me out. Anyway, get out there and seize the day.